should have happened here, right up front is him coming to Congress and asking for authorization to do this.
The United States should not be in an offensive war against Iran without a vote of Congress.
The procedure should have been that Congress was briefed before we decided to enter war and that we actually had a vote on it.
So Democrats claimed they were left in the dark about America's strikes on Iran as Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer calls for a vote to limit President Trump's war powers. New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez now calling for Trump to be impeached. Texas Senator Ted Cruz serves on the Senate Foreign Relations Committee. He joins us now. Senator, thanks so much. Good to have a little bit of Texas in New York.
Always good.
The White House says this is not true. This is what Caroline Leavitt said in the statement. She said the White House made bipartisan calls, courtesy calls to congressional leaders and spoke to Senator Chuck Schumer before the strike. Congressman Hakeem Jeffries could not be reached until after, but he was briefed. What do you make of this?
Well, look, you got to understand this within the context of the last 10 years. Under Barack Obama and under Joe Biden, the Democrat Party has become the party of appeasement, and in particular, appeasement of Iran. Obama negotiated the disastrous Obama-Iran nuclear deal that flooded billions of dollars into Iran. Look, what happened on Saturday started under Barack Obama because he flooded the cash into that regime to enable them to start building nuclear weapons. And then under Joe Biden, it accelerated. Joe Biden lifted all the sanctions, refused to enforce the sanctions, and over $100 billion flowed into Iran as a result of the Democrats' foreign policy. That money, over 90% of the money from Hamas comes from Iran. Over 90% of the money from Hezbollah comes from Iran. The October 7th death squads in Israel were, in a very real sense, paid for by Iran. And so when President Trump came in, the world had gotten much, much more dangerous. Iran was on the verge of acquiring nuclear weapons. And it's important to understand what happened Saturday night. It was about protecting our ally Israel, yes, but it was even more so about protecting America. Those nuclear weapons, Iran, the Ayatollah is developing ICBMs. That stands for Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. You don't need an ICBM to go from Iran to Israel. They're firing ballistic missiles.
Why do you think that there is, I mean, when you look at the polling, about 70% of Americans say that Iran shouldn't get a nuclear weapon. But the portion of the threat to America, it seems like some people don't quite understand that. Why is that?
Well, they don't necessarily understand it, and the Democrats are dishonest about it. The Democrats right now, today's Democrat Party, hates Israel. So when we're engaged in military conflict with Iran, they say it's all Israel, all Israel. An ICBM, the only reason the Ayatollah wants an ICBM is to travel across the Atlantic and to detonate a nuclear warhead right where you and I are right now in New York City. I believe if they had a nuclear weapon, the odds are unacceptably high, they would use it to murder millions of Americans. The Ayatollah tells us what he thinks. He routinely chants death to America. He refers to Israel as the little Satan. He refers to the United States as the great Satan. And President Trump, I want to commend President Trump for acting decisively this weekend. This was a meticulously and precisely carried out military strike. Our servicemen and women, they traveled halfway around the world, deposited 14 bunker buster bombs, destroyed their targets, and made it home safely without a single casualty.
It was a flawless mission. But when you look here back at home now, you got people in the middle of the street, whether it's London or NYC, calling for a global intifada. I mean, they've been saying it on the college campuses for a while. There's a lot of us that are worried about the sleeper cells here in this country. Joe Biden opened up the border. We know there's known Iranian terrorists that are here, and there's some unknown gotaways. What do you make of that?
Look, Tom Homan, the Border Czar, said that under Joe Biden, they released over 1,200 Iranian illegal immigrants into this country. So we know there's over 1,200 here. That doesn't count the gotaways. The gotaways, there are roughly 2 million gotaways, people who we know came into this country illegally. We see signs of them, but we didn't apprehend them. Among those gotaways, there are murderers, there are rapists, there are child molesters, there are MS-13 gang members, and there are almost certainly Iranian terrorists. We don't know how many, but I think there are three major risks right now in terms of what happens next. Risk number one is sustained bombing and missiles fired at Israel targeting civilian populations. We're seeing that, and all of us should be praying for the people of Israel because Iran is targeting those civilians. Number two, there's a risk of Iran striking our servicemen and women in the Middle East. And I will tell you, I spoke with President Trump just a few days ago. I told him, Mr. President, thank you for making so absolutely clear that if Iran attacks and kills American servicemen and women, there will be massive repercussions. I think the president is very directly protecting our servicemen and women by deterring those attacks. But the third risk is what you just asked about. Sleeper cells carrying out acts of terrorism here in the United States. The administration is being vigilant. Law enforcement across the country is being vigilant. But it is a real danger because we've had 4 years of open borders.
Law enforcement have to be vigilant, but we do as well.
Yes,
We got to be looking out for our own community.
If you see something, say something.
That's right. Thanks, Senator. We appreciate you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.